What is good, NIO family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the one and only NIO stock and what you should be looking out for the future of this company. I'm also going to be talking about the Queen, Cathie Wood, what she just said about the market, why she bought into NIO, and what she just said yesterday about both NIO and XBong and why she believes these companies are going to be winners. Now, before I break down what she said, before I get into any more details about what's going on in China as well, I do have to mention a couple of very important things first. The first thing is I'm not a financial planner, so please don't take this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. Not only benefits me, benefits the entire NIO community as a whole. And last things, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below and in the description. You sign up for Moomoo with my link down below and deposit $100. You're going to qualify for up to 6 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500. Once again, that's free money. And you could always sell these 6 free stocks for cash and use that cash to buy some NIO shares for free. This is a limited time offer that ends at the end of April. So please check it out to get your free NIO shares. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So anyways, looking at NIO, we were expecting a bit of a downward trend. We are forming this inverse head and shoulders like formation, and it does look like NIO does want to actually step up temporarily, maybe fill these upper gaps, maybe going into the first few days of next week, and then after that, I would not be surprised if we do end up dropping a little bit here and there and see some shaky price action. However, in the grand scheme of things, from a macro perspective, we're still very, very bullish for the long term. I'm going to show you another one of the many reasons. So, about a week and a half ago, I would say maybe like 2 weeks ago, Cathie Wood actually bought into NIO. I'm going to show you why she bought into it and why she's super bullish and what she just said. But I just want to remind you the fact that she did end up selling a part of her Tesla position. They ended up selling about $147.6 million worth of Tesla, and as a result, they ended up buying and diversifying even more. And what they ended up buying was 420,000 shares of NIO. She could be trolling us, but that could just be a joke. 420,000 shares worth $8.4 million. So if NIO is a dead cat in the water, why would she buy into it? Then she also gave more of an explanation based off what she's seeing in Chinese regulations, and she is still very bullish for both of these companies, and she thinks they're going to be winners. So this article says why Cathie Wood says NIO Xpeng could be immune to Chinese regulatory crackdowns. I'm going to show you exactly why. So going down right here, with common prosperity, China is aiming to cut the margins of these companies in order to increase access to their products and service, according to Cathie Wood. She also stated that so we are looking for very low margin companies now, not what we normally look for, right? But are going to increase the access to transportation. She wants to see something that's really helping with the transportation industry and also AI technology. She stated that both NIO and Xpeng are going for autonomous driving. The money manager said Tesla may be operating in China, and I love Tesla. I definitely hold Tesla. I'm super bullish. But the truth is, that's uncomfortable. And this is what she said: the Chinese government may not be keen on allowing the US company to lead in the AI race. Remember that. So she said Xpeng, for one, is modeling itself after Tesla, and this was the reason for ARK investing into it, according to her. She also stated that NIO is absolutely fabulous on the design side, and it has higher end products. So she's talking about their the product line, what they're actually doing, and why she's also very, very bullish. So as a result, instead of just choosing one over the other, she thinks they're both going to be champions. And this is what she stated. She splitted the bet. So she invested a little bit into Xpeng, a little bit into NIO. And one of those companies, or two of them, will be the autonomous champions. That's what Cathie Wood said. Now, something about NIO is the fact that I think that they have just as much, if not more, potential than Xpeng when it comes to AI technology, because they are developing the technology in Silicon Valley as I speak. So don't forget about that when I talk about that. Now, one of the things that a lot of people are also talking about is the fact that, yeah, right now both of these companies are down, so is Tesla. But as a result, we also have to remember the fact that there was a bit of outbreak of the virus in China. And because of that, a lot of companies had to suspend production. So many people did end up attacking EV companies for it, saying things here and there. But we are seeing a lot of relief for NIO and Xpeng right now. Because if you go back right here, right over here, it states, according to CNBC, Chinese EV maker NIO says it's gradually resuming production after the virus halts. Most other companies out there are halted, yet NIO is slowly getting back already as I speak, and they're actually still producing cars right now. That's a very bullish piece of news. It's very good, at least for a short period of time. They also talked about the fact that they did suspend their production temporarily, but they ended up coming back because of the fact that their production facility was many hours away from Western Shanghai. So that's a very good piece of news, in my opinion. I'm not trying to say that they're reopening all the production and actually putting it on high gear and they're ready yet for that. They're really just slowly getting back as safely as possible. And I really respect that because they're trying to be as safe and secure as well. But after this happened, right, we're seeing the restrictions being less strict on them. And I just want to put it out there that they are kind of far from the center of where all of this is playing out, which is why it's very good. And on top of that, it's going to improve their numbers now that they're actually getting right back in. And that could be a catalyst that may actually push the share price a little bit up. I don't know if it's enough to really push us all the way that high, but I would not be surprised if this thing actually pushed to around that, I don't know, that $22 level if we are actually bullish. Now, I don't guarantee that, but from a technical perspective, we see this inverse head and shoulders forming. It's looking pretty good right now, but once again, be prepared for anything because the entire market is not in the best of states. Now, the thing to remember, like I said, we're still bullish long term. Cathie would not be holding her ARK Invest ETF, would not be holding, remember, 420,000 shares of NIO if it's a dead cat in the water. Remember, it's their autonomous technology and robotics ETF that's into this because we know the power it has. We also know the potential it has for its technology that's going to change the future, not just in the US, but all over the world. So, despite supply chain issues, yeah, it is hurting the entire world, but they're pushing through, they're refusing to quit, and I see this thing absolutely soaring in the future. So, just like Cathie Wood, I'm still very, very bullish. Price predictions from a day to day basis may not always be perfect, but there's one thing I do believe, and that is if you wait long enough, if you remain patient and calm, cool, and collected, we are going to see some very, very, very beautiful price action if we remain patient and we never, ever quit. Anyways, thank you for listening. Have a great, great, great weekend. Have a good, good Friday and an Easter weekend. I wish the best for each and every one of you, and I'll most definitely see you guys in the next one. NIO to the moon, and peace out.